Josh MC2000 here, and today I'm bringing you some more Batman the Telltale series. And we're going to be doing episode 2, Child of Arkham. Start episode 2. Let's do this. Okay, right then. In true Telltale fashion, we're going to get a recap. Oh! I like this previously jiggle. It's
The
cool.
revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
And don't you know not to mess with vigilantes? Oh, so
This is Selina.
the scratch.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
That still shocked me. Like, even now, like, that just shocks me so much. I can't believe Telltale had the guts to do something like that. Because I think that's something that has never been done in any Batman story. Okay, this time we'll get to choose whether we play as Batman or Bruce Wayne. I'll try to avoid boring you with Bruce Wayne, so we'll be spending some time underneath the cowl. Because to be honest, I'd like to spend a bit more time underneath the cowl, but it depends what the situation choice is. Sometimes I really think it's a bit easier to go Bruce Wayne. Okay, so where are we starting? Oh, it's a bit laggy for some reason, I have no idea why. Episode 1, man, we're at a hitch. This is actually a bit laggy.
You don't have to do this.
Ooh.
You now, Master Bruce.
Crime Alley, 5:38 AM.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
We're still family, Alfred. Come on here. Give me a hug, man.
You're all I've got, Alfred.
Come on, Al.
I won't let you down again.
Come on, Al. Give me a hug. Oh, we're not playing as Jason. That sucks.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne.
Joe
He
Chill.
was simply too well known.
That was the guy.
Too big.
That was the guy from the comics that did it originally.
There it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Okay, so this is something we've never actually seen Bruce Wayne return to Crime Alley in an official thing before. So, having a look. Okay, mother and father walking down here.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Okay, so that's where the gunman came up. Anything else here? That was the theater we walked out of. Well, Bruce walked out of, sorry. I must admit, I'm really liking the detective angle we've got from all this. Like,
I
with...
love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play that?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Yeah, I apologise about that YouTube thing there. That's actually a nice little detail. They're billionaires, so of course they'd have the money to do that kind of thing. It's and I like the detail of them adding Joe Chill's name back onto it, because that was something that
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
oh, should I go Jason mode
I
here?
didn't trust myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Stabbed to death in prison. A worthy ending for such a man.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that,
Nothing.
there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
So
personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Falcone. That's the name you never wanted to hear. He picked something up. He did that to make it look like a mugging. Okay. Couldn't bring himself to kill the kid. That was his biggest mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Ooh. Broken memories. Episode 2, Part 1. That was actually a really good intro, Telltale. Tops for you guys for that. That was just awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. That's probably one of my favourite episodes of... This is actually one of my favourite Batman stories so far. I really enjoy it because they've done something new with the character I've never seen before. Harvey and Bruce.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. It's better not come back to bite us.
No one needs to know. And I appreciate
Look, I
it.
get that, Hart, okay?
And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Lieutenant!
we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some
Oh,
evidence
bugger
against
off!
Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
I'm sorry about this guy's bleeding security software being a pain in the ass. I do sincerely apologize. But let's carry on.
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Can I tell Jim I'm the
Me and Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Aww, she's cute.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
I imagine for the police it's bad news though.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Okay. Hello. Just let me I'll cut the recording here, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.